if you were owner operator driving your own truck over the road and you would be getting loads on average for $3 a mile, you're making 111 plus 74. We're looking at $190,000 a year. That's a pretty sweet deal. The only problem is, how much does it cost to operate a one-truck trucking company today? What is the cost per mile? It doesn't even make sense to open your own authority. For the sake of the argument, we're going to say that our truck, we're going to buy a new or slightly used truck for $150,000. I don't know if you can get a new Cascadia for 150, maybe 160, but let's say that we're going to spend 150 grand on a new truck, and our trailer will cost about 40,000. We're buying a dry van. 190,000 with zero down for 60 months. That's about $4,000 payment with a 10% APR. So 10%, 60 months, zero down. So if we're about $4,000 a month, our annual cost on the equipment will be 48,432. That's what I calculated. 48,432. That's our equipment. Now, insurance. Insurance can be anywhere your new venture, so it's going to be on a higher side, especially if you go with Progressive. Each provider is different. They quote usually between $12,000 to $20,000 per truck annually. So just for the simulation, I'm going to put $20,000 just to be safe. So insurance, we're going to do $20,000. If you get cheaper insurance, you can just plug in the numbers and your cost per mile is going to go down. But right now we're going to put $20,000 for insurance. Registration, license plates are $1,800 every year. It's pretty expensive, a little more than your passenger car registration sticker. So our annual cost is $1,800 for the registration. Repairs. We're buying a new truck or a pretty new truck still under warranty. So all your repairs will be just oil changes, filters, blown tires, stuff like that, wipers. So I don't think you're going to spend more than $1,000 a month. You might have one steer tire that you need to replace. That's already like $800. If you need to call a mobile service, that's probably $1,500. So on average, we're going to give it $1,000 a month, okay, on repairs and maintenance. So that's going to put us at $12,000 per year. Now, tolls. Depends where you go. If you are going to take loads to the East Coast, New Jersey, New York, tolls are going to be a lot. If you're going out west, probably a little less. So let's say that we're going to spend $500 on tolls. Some of them, especially I-76, I-90, they can be pretty expensive. So we're looking at $6,000 on tollways a year. Office, so your QuickBooks subscription, your bank account fee, your ELD, your Google G Suite, anything like that. So for Office, I'm going to put, your load board. That could be $150 a month. So let's put $200 a month for the Office and software. So that's going to put us at $2,400 a year. Permits, KYU, New York HUD, every time you go to Oregon, again, it's going to vary. So I will put permits about, $100 a month on average. So we're looking at $1,200 a year. Fuel and your driver cost. So we have 52 weeks in a year. So let's pretend that your driver will take off 4 weeks. So maybe 1 week will be sick, 2 weeks will be on vacation, 1 week for personal events, and another 2 weeks we're going to assume that the truck will be down, whether it's maintenance, whether it's collision, anything like that. So we're going based everything on 46-week operation. Our expenses are for 52 weeks, but our revenue is for only 46 weeks. And we're going to assume that your driver on average will drive 2,500 miles a week. We're talking over the road, long distance. So we're going to do 2,500 miles a week. So let's calculate 2,500 miles times 46 weeks. That's 115,000 miles annually. Does it sound about right? 115,000 miles per year. Now, two biggest expenses are our fuel and our driver. So let's assume that our Freightliner Cascadia or whatever gets 6 miles per gallon on average, because you're going to idle, you're going to waste some fuel, you're going to get probably 6.9 on the road. So on average, going to be 6 miles per gallon. So now we're going to divide 115,000 miles by 6 miles per gallon. So that gives us 19,166 gallons a year. And now how much is fuel? Should we do 3.5 or 3.8? I don't know. Let's do 3.5. Hopefully diesel will go down. So let's do 19,166 times 3.5. So our fuel will cost us $67,081. That's at $3.5 a gallon. So now let's say what happened in 2021 when it went up to, no, in 2022 when it went up to $6 a gallon. So just for fun, let's do 19,166 times $6 a gallon. This goes up to $114,000. So you're going to be losing money. So let's hope the diesel stays at 3.5. It's going to possibly go down a little bit. So let's use this number. And now how much are we going to pay our driver? I don't know. We're an experienced driver over the road, 65 cents. Is that fair? So 0.65 cents per mile. Should be 65 cents per mile, $0.65 per mile, but you know what it is. Cents per mile. Cents per mile. Okay? So our driver is 115,000 miles. 115,000 miles times 0.65. Look, that's our biggest expense. Our driver is going to cost us $74,750. All right. Let's sum it all up. This is going to be our expense. Curious to see what the number is. It's only one truck. All right, our expenses annually, one truck. You ready? $233,663. All right, so now let's get the golden number. What is our cost per mile? So we're going to take 233,663 divided by 115,000 miles. Our operating cost per mile is, you ready? $2.03. So you have to average $2 a mile to break even. Of course, with these numbers. Now, if you're going to be an owner-operator, you're going to buy your own truck, and you're going to drive yourself, and you average $2 a mile, this is your income. You're going to make $74,000 a year. Now, if you have a better load, if you have a direct customer, or you're hauling hazmat or tanker, and you can average $3 a mile doing over the road, let's see how much money you're going to make. So 115,000 miles times 3, that's 345,000. So now, if you can average $3 a mile and you have a driver in your truck, we're going to take this, deduct that. So 345 minus 233,663, that's 111,000. 111,337. That would be sweet. That's only one truck. It's not bad at all. Now, if you were owner-operator driving your own truck over the road, and you would be getting loads on average for $3 a mile, you're making 111 plus 74. We're looking at $190,000 a year. That's a pretty sweet deal. The only problem is, what are the rates right now? Is it $3 a mile? Is it $2 a mile? Or is it less? So let's go to that trend lines and check out how much the loads pay today.